Hey y'all, it's a gloomy day today. I was gonna say a cloudy day. It's not gloomy. It's just a little bit cloudy. Hopefully the sun will come out today, but it's a little cloudy right now. And this is Cold Plunge Talks with the most interesting recruiter. On today's episode, I want to talk about strategies that when you want to update your resume, so you're out there looking for that new job, you want to update your resume. I'm going to give you an example. Like, I work in the healthcare field in recruiting. I work with a lot of nurses. Not only nurses, but I work with a lot of nurses throughout my tenure as a career advocate. And nurses wear many hats when they're out there on the floor, for example. They work 12-hour shifts. A lot of them are running and doing work sometimes as a case manager, at least understand the case management process, talk to the discharge planners. And I've helped a lot of nurses get from floor nursing into, like, they want to work more Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, get more of a family-friendly, typical type of schedule. And case management allows them that flexibility to do that. But a lot of nurses don't realize that they have, with that nursing cap, or that floor nursing cap, they wear many other hats, and they understand the case management process. And if you can confidently speak towards your case management experience and being familiar with the discharge planning process, because basically once you get in a hospital, you are focused on that patient eventually discharging. So the discharge planning process starts from the moment they enter the facility. So that's how, I'm just giving an example how you can add certain verbiage on your resume, so when you present them on an application, you can have that experience on there. Ooh, that wind is coming through here. So with the whole resume process, my thought is to really have multiple resumes, because I know you've done different types of work, even in your own job. Maybe it's IT, but you want to get into a different type of industry, but still do IT work. Maybe you want to go into from industrial type IT. You want to get into healthcare IT, for example. You have the skills that are probably transferable. So I recommend going to that, maybe a company that you are looking at, eyeing. Look at the job that they have as far as IT. Look at their description. Do some research on the internet of what kind of IT is done in healthcare. What are their systems? What systems are you familiar with that are maybe similar to those systems that are used in healthcare? Because every industry has their own type of systems. Some use similar, some use different. But as long as you can see, like, okay, they're requiring this kind of experience. Well, I have very close to what they're looking for, so I can add some of that verbiage onto my resume. So when I present, because I talked about before, like, your resume is a window to who you are. So you want to make sure that what's on that resume of who you are is represented. Now, obviously, I don't want you to lie. I don't want you to fabricate, work experience that you've done. But I guarantee you, I'm 100% sure you've done something similar like the nurses that I work with that want to get into case management. They understand case management. They understand once they do some research and be like, oh yeah, I've done this. They can go on the internet and look like, what does the case manager do? And look at all the things like, wow, yes, okay, I've took part of this. I've been in meetings. I've talked to the case manager. I've helped them with the discharge planning. Maybe they were out and I was doing some of that work, whatever that looks like. If you want to change, pivot in your career, especially as a healthcare professional, you have options, and your resume should show the type of work that you're used to doing, and having multiple versions of your resume. Okay, I want to try this industry. I want to try this. I want to try this. And having multiple, so whenever you're applying to certain jobs, you can have, that resume directed toward that particular position. It's going to take some research. It's going to take some work on your end. But if you're looking for a pivot, it's out there. You can do it. And if you have any questions, message me. Let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, I've been a career advocate, what I consider a career advocate, a recruiter, for over a decade, and feel blessed to help professionals out there reach their career goals. So, woo, man, that wind's coming through here now. Woo, got leaves coming up in here. Anyways, y'all, this has been Cold Plunge Talks with the most interesting recruiter. I'm out of here, y'all.